So there are several hair types, and you really want to get close to what your hair either used to look like when you loved it or what it looks like right now. And to do that, it's important to know the type of hair that you have. So when you're looking for a wig or you're looking for a topper, you know what to ask for. So the first hair is Russian hair. Now, what's really interesting about Russian hair is it's super thin, right? I don't know what they eat over there, girl, but very gorgeous hair. It's also the most expensive. So it works with all types of hair, Caucasian hair. It doesn't work if you have more coarse hair or Indian hair. The hair also takes color really great. It also moves really well. Because the strands are so thin, it kind of is airy. It's also very easy to cut. That's Russian hair. So this is European hair. It's a little bit thicker than Russian hair, but it actually almost feels the same. In fact, there are many shops, and we'll go over this in retail scams, that will say, oh, it's Russian hair when it's really European, but they're so close, honestly. If you close your eyes, it'd be really hard to tell, but it is just slightly thicker. Another thing with European hair versus Russian hair, where Russian hair could be very straight, European hair has a little bit of a wave. It's kind of a natural body wave. Now, it also comes really straight, but virgin European hair will always have, I call it the S wave, just a little bit of a wave here. Do you see that? And European hair also will take color really well. It usually comes in the darker colors naturally and can be processed. One thing about European hair is it's really easy to cut. It lays down, and the way it frames the face when it's cut is just beautiful. This is European hair, girl. Anyway, so that's European hair. I love working with European hair. It's actually almost easier sometimes than Russian hair because it's not as fragile, but you know, all the girls we gotta be careful with, right? So anyway, that's European hair. So this is Italian hair, and I love working with Italian hair because it has this wonderful natural curl, you know? So we don't even, you could cut it and thin it, which of course this baby needs thinning. And it just flows really well. It takes a cut really well. It takes color really well. And interesting enough, in terms of color, many of the ancestors in southern Italy mixed with Greeks, Ottomans, Normans, even African descent. So many of the natural colors in the southern area of Italy will be in the darker colors. So the browns, the blacks, and even reds, like natural dark red. So that's another giveaway with this. But you know, you can use Italian hair with any type of hair. You can use it for Caucasian hair, even African American hair, any ethnic hair. This is a little bit thinner than Indian hair, which is normally used for ethnic hair. So it's kind of nice because it's really soft. It's not as coarse, but it's just, the curl is fabulous on Italian hair. I love working with Italian hair. It's also kind of close to Brazilian hair. Brazilian hair is a little thicker than Italian hair, but it still has that wave, you know? Brazilian hair can have a bigger wave, and Italian hair does come with different waves, but this is the norm right here. So let's talk Asian hair. Asian hair is the thickest of the hairs, and their hair grows faster than any other hair, by the way. It's usually straight. The natural color of Asian hair is always dark. 1B, number 2, and it can be lifted, but remember, as you lift hair in any of these qualities of hair, it is always going to affect the texture of the hair. And in the category of Asian hair is also Mongolian hair. And Mongolian hair is thicker, right, than regular just Chinese hair, but it goes under the category of Asian hair. And it can be dyed, but remember, when you're going to start dark, don't go too high with this hair on platinum. It's going to be really hard. If you have to dye it up, try to get the lightest color possible and go from there. But this is Chinese hair, known as Asian hair. It's the least expensive of all of them, but it can serve a great purpose. You know, if you don't have a lot of money, Asian hair is fabulous hair to get. Again, it needs to be thinned out because it's a thicker strand. Okay, so keep that in mind. Indian hair. I love working with Indian hair. And as you know, Kathleen has been my partner for 17 years, and she does all of our textured hair work, which we will go over on Wigscape. We have a whole area for textured hair. So Indian hair is the most coarse. It also is extremely natural. It takes volume. It takes a curl really well. It also comes in several textures, from natural to straight to curly to very curly to a deep wave. And you'll see there's a whole area that you can find out about textured hair. But Indian hair is interesting. If it's been processed a certain way, it can actually feel just like European hair. So if you hold Indian hair in one hand and European hair in another, and you close your eyes, probably feel the difference a little bit. It really depends on the processing. So it always holds a curl. It's just a great hair to work with, but it's not great if you have really fine hair. That's really good for Russian or European hair. A term you'll hear a lot is Remy hair. Everyone says, oh, I got a Remy hair piece. Yeah, Remy hair can be great because it's the higher quality of normal human hair. It really means that the hair is going all in one direction and the cuticles are intact. Now, cuticles are like a Christmas tree, like this. It kind of goes like this, right? And if you remove those cuticles, the hair goes like this. It's actually easier to color when the cuticle is intact. It takes color better, but you can still color hair where the cuticles have been removed. So Remy hair, if you're buying a less expensive piece, or even a piece that's medium quality, just make sure you want it to be Remy where all the hair is going in one direction.